AstroPrinciple invites you into a gentle space where relationship healing becomes a living ritual shaped by intention, presence, and the quiet wisdom of the heart. In this journey of spiritual and emotional growth, every sign receives a path to soften old patterns, restore trust, and reconnect with love's deeper rhythm. These rituals are timeless, guided by planetary influences that help you release what weighs you down and welcome the harmony you deserve. Aries finds healing when fire becomes warmth instead of urgency, and Astro Principle guides you to slow your breath until your inner flame steadies. Ruled by Mars, your ritual begins with placing your hand over your heart and silently acknowledging the emotions you often outrun. Imagine a soft red glow expanding from your chest, dissolving impatience and softening your tone. Whisper a truth you've avoided, not to another person, but to your own spirit. This ritual helps you transform conflict into clarity, allowing relationships to feel less like battles and more like shared journeys. When you practice this consistently, your natural courage becomes a bridge instead of a barrier, inviting deeper understanding and emotional safety. Taurus heals through grounding, and Astro Principle encourages you to reconnect with the earth that rules your sign through Venus. Sit with both feet firmly on the floor, imagining roots extending downward, carrying away stubbornness and bringing impatience. Hold a small object that symbolizes comfort and breathe until your body softens. Speak a gentle affirmation of willingness to listen without defending. This ritual helps you release the fear of change that sometimes blocks intimacy. As you practice, your steady presence becomes a sanctuary for those you love, allowing relationships to grow with the same devotion you naturally offer when your heart feels safe. Gemini restores harmony through mindful communication, and Astro Principle invites you to pause before speaking, letting Mercury's influence guide your thoughts into clarity. Light a small candle and imagine each flicker representing a truth you've left unspoken or a misunderstanding you wish to clear. Place your hand on your throat and breathe deeply, allowing your words to align with sincerity rather than speed. This ritual helps you transform scattered emotions into meaningful connection. Over time, your natural curiosity becomes a gift that deepens relationships, helping you listen with presence and speak with intention, creating bonds that feel both light and deeply rooted. Cancer heals through emotional cleansing, and Astro Principle encourages you to honor the moon's cycles by creating a ritual of release. Sit quietly with a bowl of water, letting your fingertips rest on the surface as you breathe into your heart. Imagine old hurts dissolving into the water, leaving your chest lighter with each exhale. Whisper a promise of gentleness to yourself, acknowledging your sensitivity as a strength rather than a burden. This ritual helps you rebuild trust in your own emotional intuition. With practice, your nurturing nature becomes a source of renewal rather than exhaustion, allowing relationships to feel balanced, safe, and deeply connected. Leo heals when pride softens into presence, and Astro Principle guides you to reconnect with the sun that rules your spirit. Sit before a warm light source and imagine it illuminating the parts of your heart you rarely show. Place your hand on your chest and breathe until your inner radiance feels steady rather than demanding. Whisper a quiet acknowledgement of the vulnerability beneath your strength. This ritual helps you release the need to be admired and open space for genuine connection. As you practice, your warmth becomes a healing force rather than a shield, allowing relationships to feel more mutual, tender, and deeply seen. Virgo restores harmony through mindful purification, and Astro Principle encourages you to let Mercury's clarity guide your emotional rituals. Sit with a small bowl of salt or earth, letting your fingertips rest on its surface as you breathe slowly. Imagine each inhale gathering scattered worries and each exhale releasing the pressure to fix everything. Speak a gentle truth about what you need rather than what you think you must offer. This ritual helps you soften self-criticism and create space for emotional reciprocity. Over time, your natural devotion becomes a source of healing rather than exhaustion, allowing relationships to grow with steadiness and grace. Libra finds balance through heart-centered alignment, and AstroPrinciple invites you to honor Venus by creating a ritual of harmony. Sit quietly with a soft object or fabric, letting its texture remind you of gentleness. Place both hands over your heart and breathe until your inner scales feel steady. Imagine a soft pink light surrounding you, dissolving the fear of disappointing others. Whisper a promise to honor your own needs with the same care you offer others. This ritual helps you release the habit of over-accommodating and open space for authentic connection. With practice, your natural diplomacy becomes a bridge to deeper intimacy rather than a mask you must maintain. Scorpio heals through emotional alchemy, and AstroPrinciple guides you to honor Pluto's transformative power with a ritual of release. Sit in a dim, quiet space and imagine a deep violet light swirling around your body, drawing out old resentments and unspoken fears. Place your hand on your lower abdomen and breathe until the tension softens. Whisper a truth you've kept buried, not to reopen wounds, but to free your spirit. This ritual helps you transform intensity into depth, allowing relationships to feel safe rather than overwhelming. Over time, your loyalty becomes a source of renewal, helping you build bonds rooted in trust, honesty, and soulful connection. Sagittarius heals through truth offered with gentleness, and AstroPrinciple guides you to honor Jupiter's expansive wisdom by creating a ritual of honest reflection. Sit where you can see the open sky or imagine its vastness behind your closed eyes. Place your hand on your heart and breathe until your restlessness softens. Whisper a truth you've avoided sharing, not to confront, but to clear space within yourself. This ritual helps you transform bluntness into compassion, allowing your honesty to uplift rather than overwhelm. Over time, your natural optimism becomes a healing force, helping relationships grow through shared meaning, adventure, and emotional sincerity. Capricorn restores harmony through steady commitment, and AstroPrinciple invites you to honor Saturn's grounding influence with a ritual of emotional responsibility. Sit with your spine straight, imagining a gentle weight settling your energy. Place your hand on your lower ribs and breathe until your inner walls soften. Whisper a promise to show vulnerability in small, consistent ways. This ritual helps you release the fear of losing control and open space for deeper emotional exchange. As you practice, your reliability becomes a source of comfort rather than distance, allowing relationships to feel secure, warm, and mutually supportive. Aquarius heals through conscious detachment that leads back to connection, and AstroPrinciple encourages you to honor Uranus by creating a ritual of emotional presence. Sit quietly with your palms facing upward, imagining a soft electric blue light flowing through your hands. Breathe until your thoughts slow enough for your heart to be heard. Whisper a truth about what you feel rather than what you think. This ritual helps you release the habit of intellectualizing emotions and open space for authentic intimacy. Over time, your visionary nature becomes a bridge to deeper understanding, helping relationships grow through freedom, honesty, and soulful clarity. Pisces restores harmony through emotional surrender, and AstroPrinciple guides you to honor Neptune's gentle tides with a ritual of compassionate release. Sit with a bowl of water or imagine its cool surface beneath your fingertips. Breathe until your emotions feel like waves rising and falling without resistance. Whisper a forgiveness you've been holding back, whether for yourself or another. This ritual helps you dissolve old wounds and return to your natural state of empathy. With practice, your sensitivity becomes a source of healing rather than overwhelm, allowing relationships to feel tender, intuitive, and spiritually aligned. AstroPrinciple closes this journey by reminding you that relationship healing is not a single act, but a living ritual shaped by awareness, softness, and intention. As you practice these sign-wise pathways, you create space for deeper trust, clearer communication, and emotional renewal. Every small act of honesty, patience, or release becomes a step toward harmony. In this ongoing journey of spiritual, and emotional growth. May your connections feel lighter, kinder, and more aligned with the love you are ready to receive.